Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. I just watched the preview for the new He-Man and the Master Universe series on Netflix, the trailer on YouTube. Um, yeah, it's kind of what we expected. It's really kiddie. It kind of looks like Pixar, and the characters aren't that recognizable. I mean, we do see Trapjaw, and Evelyn and Skeletor at some point. It's basically Adam and his friends. There's two girls and a boy. Adam, so two girls, two boys, and Cringer. I'm not sure if the other characters are supposed to be Teela and Man at Arms or who they're supposed to be, but it's all, like I said, very kiddie. It's all like Adam seems to get the power sword accidentally. One of them's like a wizard. She brings it to him. He doesn't seem to know what he's doing with it. He's clumsy, has accidents. They ask him questions like, "What was it like to be, this He-Man? Were you outside of him? Were you part of him, knowing who you were?" Blah blah blah. And the animation's interesting. It kind of looks good, but like I said, it looks like Pixar, and it's just really really kiddie. And I can't imagine watching it. I watched the first season of She-Ra, and I didn't mind it. I felt the issues with that show were more with the marketing and how the people who created it were treating the fans and talking about it, less the actual show itself. It was just sort of like a sort of kiddie, sort of teen sort of show, and that's sort of the level it was at, and it was fine. This just, something about the animation just looks like the what was that show, the movie with the superhero family. I want to say the Untouchables. It wasn't the Untouchables. I can't remember what it was called now. I've totally forgotten. But that's what they look like. Just disproportionate. He-Man kind of looks like an ape. He's like giant and got these tiny little legs. And yeah, I'm disappointed. I was really hoping, because it was really sci-fi. It was really future, and it was very much like they even mentioned, like, oh gee, when they're talking about these powers, they're talking about how, oh, it's almost like stories of old. Like, it's very much in the future, like the New Adventures of He-Man, which takes away from the swords and sorcery sort of element, because what made He-Man, I think, really unique was it had this balance of sort of Star Wars sci-fi and sort of Conan and sorcerers and swords and sorcerers and sword and sorcery. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's too late. I shouldn't be making a video. I'm too tired. But I just watched this. I'm like, I have to comment. But yeah, so I'm disappointed because I thought it was going to be more like He-Man, but just maybe a bit kiddie. But it's really different and kiddie. And it's like, it's just like a sci-fi series, like kids action series. It's just, okay, that's what we get. Because I mean, it's got one step over Revelations, because He-Man's like alive the whole time, but he doesn't really seem like He-Man. It's sort of almost like origin story in a way that we see him come into his power, and that he doesn't seem to know what to do with it, how to use it. But it's just really really kiddie, and I look at the visuals and I think, oh, imagine if they'd done an actual He-Man show with those visuals. How great would that look? Because in a way it kind of looked better than Revelation, because that kind of looked like computer animation trying to be animation, whereas this was just fully trying to be 3D animation. It wasn't trying to be anything else. And I'd just love for them to do a serious cartoon of He-Man with today's technology and just make it really beautiful and amazing and thrilling to watch. But we're not going to get that. I'm going to go. I don't have anything else to say other than just, Skeletor kind of, they show Keldor and he actually says, oh, don't you recognise your Uncle Keldor? So he is Prince Adam somehow, but why he's not being referred to as Prince and where the kingdom is, and there's nothing really explained in the preview. You really don't see anything other than him, so Evelyn saying that sword is the key to our sort of power and everything. And then you see the sorceress girl, I guess she's a sorceress, but she's like a wizard. She's like getting the message from the sorceress. It sounds like the sorceress saying, you must, give the sword to the champion. And she's like, champion? And eventually Adam gets it, and they are just sort of on an adventure, and it's just sort of action, and that's sort of it. It doesn't give much more detail about the actual story of the series or any other details. But yeah, it looks really, really super kiddie. And yeah, sort of like, not like Thundercats Raw level bad, because the animation itself is quite beautiful, and it's not Like, that was just the worst. It's not that bad, but yeah, it's not He-Man, and it's not kind of what people were hoping for, I think, in that just like a slightly kiddie version of He-Man, but it's very different and kiddie. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I can't believe I actually got to 5 minutes. I didn't think I had that much to say about it, but I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of the trailer, what you think of the series. I can't imagine watching it or buying it or owning it or buying anything from it, but I'm not the audience. But, you know, is it going to find an audience? Are kids going to engage with it? And are they actually going to buy the toys? Is it going to be a success? I just don't know. I'm going to go. Bye.